Yeah.
3.
Oh,
Are we going already?
oh yeah, we're going.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we're here.
My performance is not optimal.
I feel that all the time. So,
For that last night.
Hey.
Got him.
Hey.
okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching and all that stuff. See you next time.
See you next time.
That's the
Okay.
podcast.
For watching and all that stuff. See you next time. Woo! This is scary. I'm
That's
nervous.
okay.
How are you guys feeling next time? Woo!
I'm
Good.
pumped.
Jake.
Oh God.
Not Jake.
Okay. So.
Camera's so crooked.
It is a fine, warm, not too hot, not too cool, slightly humid summer evening as we visit our picked fruits quietly sleeping in their beds in a home that's spacious enough to grant all of you individual rooms in your twin beds. It's pretty much just like a centennial sized dorm, but it's still like comfortable for someone your size and age. And as the evening clouds gently roll over the moon and the waves in the distance echo through the calm night sky, we come up on our first friend. We're just gonna go in the list that they are on my thing. So small boy, a young man rather, as the camera gently pans up, sweeping past a club bound by leather, as we see a blanket
And unplug all the other cords.
sitting on a bed.
That's what gets crazy.
And Dobu, if you would like to introduce yourself as you're softly slumbering on this fine summer evening.
That's me.
Could be, but I could. No, it's not. I'm stupid.
Oh, Brandon, we can hear you whispering. It's talking mad smack. I had
You are muted.
Oh. I'm muted for you and not. I'm muted for you, but the stream can hear me. The important part.
We'll just play with the delay.
Yeah. So I had a whole thing written up, but you know, I guess I didn't save it. Anyway. So appearance-wise, anyway, Dobu Jackson is 14 years old. He's about 5 foot, 110 pounds. He looks apparently human. He has wiry, inky, wavy black hair that he keeps covered, and an old family clay cooking pot that I suppose would be sitting on his bedside table. He wears blue and brown dusty leather clothes, carries a burlap duffel bag at the foot of his bed. He also has a small shield that he puts on his back. And under his arm he carries a large, a light wooded chest, and it has a leather strap wrapped vertically around it to keep it closed. He also carries a club that I suppose is also at the foot of his bed. Do I give like lore or just appearance?
You can do as much as you want.
We'll call that good for now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do a second round of introductions once the laundry's finished, anyways. So as we move down out of Dobu Jackson's room and kind of whip pan, stirring a little bit in his slightly restless sleep, is our next member of the Jackson 5. Klaus.
So Klaus Jackson is a young 17-year-old boy with doughy big blue eyes and flowing auburn hair. You see him wearing, even as he sleeps, he is wearing a billowy green hat that you can tell is kind of pushed down a little bit in front, over his forehead. He is decked out in chainmail that you can tell is probably fairly new, as if maybe it hasn't seen much battle at all, being as he's only 17. His cloak is dark green. You notice that most of his colors are very earth tones, dark green, browns. And yeah, he has a battle axe. I suppose I'm sleeping, so it's next to my bed. There is it is facing down. There is a large blade, bigger than his head, as you know most battle axes are. It is, and then there's a keychain kind of hanging from the hilt of the blade that looks like an open book. And those are also very earthy tones. There's brown and green on the hilt and on the blade itself. Again, the blade is very big, larger than his head.
It's huge.
It's huge. And yeah, that's Klaus.
Okay. Thank you, Klaus. As we slowly come out, leaving through the window, getting a glimpse of the starry sky, not a drop of light pollution that drowns out any of the lights. We kind of see this pretty lush but not too dense woods that your current lodging is situated in, and we see that all of these trees around the house are covered with various fruits. It's kind of like a fruit basket orchard, with how everything is kind of intermixed with each other. There's trees sprouting what we would identify as oranges and apples, just on different branches, kind of on the same tree, blooming. Different fruits are growing. But you also see some smaller trees that some people might call bushes if they were uneducated, that are sprouting strawberries and grapes, and some slightly more tropic and exotic fruits, such as cherries and peaches. Catch a good whiff of papaya and some guava as we kind of peer back in through an open window to the next member of the Jackson family, sprawled out on her bed.
So, Michaela Jackson is the final member of the Jackson family, and she is just a sassy girl, the middle child, so that makes sense. She is 14 and a half years old, but she looks a little different from her siblings, and she's kind of scaly, and she's a little scaly, and silver is her main color. And she likes sparkles, and her outfit is adorned with lots of crystals and sparkles, and she does have a little hood. And whenever the sun reflects on it, it shoots out some rainbows and all of that. She thinks she's really cool, and she does always have a pipe on hand, and she likes to smoke out of it. But since she is still a child, she only blows out bubbles from this pipe. And if you were to touch her, she'd be cold to the touch, just like her soul, but still sassy. So that is the final member of the Jackson clan, Michaela Jackson.
So she's like a scaly human,
Oh,
or does her face have like a kind of distinct shape to it, or any
yeah,
interesting traits about her?
Yeah, she's very different. She's not a human. She's a dragonborn. So I don't know how that happened in the Jackson, but she's definitely a dragon with some really cool facial features that are different from her brothers.
Yeah, we don't see race in this family. Okay, so as we gently sweep under the door and into the next room, we see a more, what dare I say, normal looking figure, kind of gently rolling and readjusting her blanket as Miria comes into focus. We can't hear you. She's mute too. No. No. Like nothing. It's like, you remember that one time Jake thought I was pretending about being muted? Stop the bit.
Oh, now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, Miria, she is just your standard human gal. She is 5'4". She's 7. Oh my gosh, my biography is gone.
Well, that happened to Luke too.
Okay, that's fine.
Here, I'm gonna set this down. I've got a solution for our audio problem.
I think I can remember everything. She's 17 years old. She actually has a shaved head and green eyes. She is wearing a cloak. She was orphaned at the age of 7. And has been living on the streets her whole life. And she has a pet mouse.
Sounds like an urchin to me.
Yep.
So, as we see the pet mouse kind of stir from it's his, there, her?
His.
From his sleep. Does he have a name?
You know, I'll have a name in a little bit.
Yeah, see, now you know how it feels. The little mouse scurries through a little hole in the wall and nestles up to our 5th member, also with an M. Got the Jackson 3 and the M cubed. Miles, gently.
All right, one sec.
Sleep.
Let's test an audio thing.
That sounds good. Yes.
He's 16 and a half. The half is very important because he doesn't want Klaus thinking that just because he's older, he is somehow better. So the half is like the key ingredient there. So he's 16 and a half. He's got pretty tan skin. He spends a lot of time outside. And gosh, what is there to say about him? He's got short crew cut, not black, but very, very dark brown hair. And yeah, I don't know. The best way to describe him is just sandy. He's very sandy. He's a sandy kind of person. And if you're ever looking for him, the most likely location is somewhere under a fruit tree, just playing one of his hanging out and having a good time.
Cute. Hanging like a fruit.
Exactly.
I love it. So, speaking of fruit, our unnamed pet mouse friend is gonna grab a couple nibbles of the golden peach that Miles had stowed on his nightstand before slinking back into bed. With it looks like an M with Miria?
Yeah.
Maria.
Maria. I was just gonna go with what you said.
No, it's your character. We gotta, it's like how whenever I name a character, we remember what they're called. Okay. So
monitor.
I don't even know how to spell that still. With the mouse nestling back into bed and our 6 party members comfortably resting, I would invite you to join me on an adventure that we can hopefully tell before too much time passes. I'd like everyone to roll a d20, please. And add your age as a modifier. And Katrina, your real age, not your human equivalent.
Oh my gosh, I'm hurrying.
Okay.
Wait, can I use my real dice or do I have to use the fake?
You can do your real dice, yeah, of course. Which would imply that the virtual dice aren't real, but whatever. Okay, cool. So, Miles, as you rest on this nice summer evening, your dreams turn slightly sour as you're reminded of an event that had occurred approximately 3 years prior. And you hear a frantic, not a frantic but quiet knock on your door, and kind of that, in addition to a mouse scurrying through the wall, is enough to stir you from your slumber as you hear a piece of parchment get slipped under your door, and quieted but hurried footsteps kind of scuttle away, and you hear a door open, close, and latch shut.
Well, I'm torn between reading is for nerds and curiosity. I guess I'll open the letter.
Okay, so you open the letter, and it's written in a familiar handwriting that you quickly recognize as Newton Pickering's, your kind of adoptive father that's been looking over the 5 of you since you'd come together. And it's instructions on, it says what to do if in the morning. And he says that I think it's appropriate that the 5 of you are able to choose kind of a figurehead or a leader on your own. I don't feel comfortable appointing one as such, but just know that if I'm not back by the time you read this letter, please come search for me when the time is right. Don't rush, and of course, please continue to eat your fruit cups every day. And then there's signed with like a heart that has little bumps on the bottom and a stem coming out of it, so it kind of looks like an apple. Your father, Newton.
I guess I'm gonna rush out the front door and see if I can see where he ran off to.
Yeah, so as you rush out the front door, you do see kind of a silhouette kind of running off in the night. And you can see that the horizon is illuminated with bright flickering orange, which is not the sun.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go back and wake everybody up.
Okay. So you stir everyone from their slumbers. It's about 1 a.m.
Is everybody up?
Why'd you wake us up?
Guys, okay. Quick recap. So I got this letter. It's from Newton. He seems like he's in some sort of trouble. I don't really know what's going on. The note was incredibly vague, but it basically just left us some instructions on how to handle the next morning. It sounds like something's going on. And when I went outside, was it fire? Was it fire, Carlo?
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Oh, where did my top bar go?
We don't have.
Oh, we don't have that? Okay. Survival. Where's that? Here we go.
Yeah, it was probably fire. A pretty big fire.
So, there was like a fire on the horizon. Could I tell how far away it was? Was it coming like from the middle of the island or like directionally?
You could tell that it's coming from the direction of the town.
Okay.
Like the main town.
And well, it looks like the town is on fire. So I guess I don't know what to do. I saw what I think was Newton running off into the distance, but I don't know. He's got his own stuff going on. My thought is we go into town and we see what's going on and we see if anybody's in trouble.
Well, Newton's law says always figure out what's wrong with Newton.
That's the 4th law.
So I'll take your lead and we can go into town. I'm a little worried that it's fire, though.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
One other thing, oh gosh, the direction of the silhouette, was it headed towards the fire or away from?
Towards the fire.
Okay, so yeah, it looked like the silhouette was running towards the town. So let's go see what's going on.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
All right.
You may
Let's go.
be younger than me, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Also stupider, and I guarantee it.
So as you step out into the darkness, as your like 12 to 14-year-old selves, this is a 5-year flashback. As you're all a little bit shorter, a little bit less puberty-ified, you scrounge up just like the bare minimum as you leave in quite a flurry, and I think I've got it changed now that you guys have a different character sheet that's visible to you now. There should just be a little dot at the end of it. And you'll notice that you're a little bit weaker.
A level 0.
A little bit less equipped. And a little bit less Yankee. as we run out. And the flames do grow larger as we get closer to town. The 5 of you running through what you know, you've traveled it well. It's a 10-minute trek, 7 if you hurry quick enough, 8 if you push a little too hard and have to rest part way.
What a nice even middle pace so that everybody can keep up.
Okay. So, as you continue to approach the town, you see the flames kind of start to break through, as you can see through the lower parts of the trees, where the town is visibly on fire. And you can hear the clashing of swords and kind of gunshots. Pew, pew. And some people, that's how guns sound. And you hear the occasional kind of bout crying out for help. But for the most part, it seems like there's, from the screams that you can hear, it doesn't seem like any defenseless villagers are being wrongfully slain. But eventually you do make it to the southeastern corner of the map that we're about to use. And you find 2 large rocks to kind of duck behind and obscure yourselves from the kind of, dare I say, combat encounter that is happening. Yeah. I don't know if this music is appropriate anymore.
Michaela, Dobu, make sure you guys stay super safe, okay? I don't want you guys to get hurt.
Yeah, let's stick together.
I'll be good on my own. Thank you, though.
Your psoriasis looks like it's acting up again.
You know, you can put your cloak on over it if you don't want to stick out. I know you feel really uncomfortable about that and everything.
Yeah, the eczema on your arm's bad too.
Guys, we gotta move. We can talk about our skin conditions later.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Tally ho away!
So you guys are charging in?
Not necessarily charging in. We kind of want to. I would say that we need to sneak around, trying to keep cover so that we don't get caught in the middle of a fight. But we got to get a good vantage point to see what the heck's going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
get close enough to see.
Yeah,
So,
that's just a phrase I say sometimes.
As he's charging in. So let's do a group perception check and see what we can discern from the current situation, from where you're kind of plotted behind.
Better
Carlo,
perception
I'm going
sucks.
to take a note from Katrina, and I am also going to roll my dice. If that's okay.
All right. Okay.
I
Double
got
has.
a 17.
17 cat.
Okay, is that like that okay? Like if I just did 5?
Oh, is that
Like-
was your total?
Yeah, if I just type in the chat.
Yeah, of course.
That-
Yeah, you
Sorry,
can type
let
it,
me-
type it or say it.
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah.
It might just be the bit of unease that you have with them bringing up your psoriasis in such a tense moment. Or it could be you're a little distracted by the way the flames kind of bounce off of your kind of diamond-like scales, causing like a barrage of rainbows. But with enough people succeeding on this group check, this is what you see. On the other side of this rock, about 10 feet from the other side of the 15 feet on the other side of this rock, is a house that has a garden kind of shooting off of it. And there's, that this garden contains the most delicious blackberries and raspberry bushes on the island. These are indeed bushes, not trees, as you would be educated and know. And you see two men, always men, that just happen to be white. They have long blonde hair, and they stand about 15 feet tall. And they have their hair tied back with headbands, with their insignia on it, which is a skull and crossbones. But rather, instead of crossbones, they're kind of tilted down, so they're like legs. And you identify these as the Tall Pirate crew, appropriately named because of their height and their long legs. And you see these two guys just kind of running through. They're taking handfuls of the berries and oh, it's delicious! And they're just like slashing the bushes and kind of mashing them down with their feet as they are kind of destroying this garden. And in addition to that, about 45 feet from this rock, on the other side of it, you do see a guy who's kind of standing. He's looking around, really unsure what to do. It seems like everyone else is kind of performing tasks, and he wants to avoid a too many cooks kind of situation. And you can see in the town square, you do recognize Newton, kind of standing off with a tall, bulky man that appears to have some kind of rank in the pirate crew. And you do hear some fighting, swords clashing, flesh getting slashed, but you can't quite see where it is. You do know that it's coming from the square, but some buildings are obscuring your vision. Oh, vision.
Guys, Newton's in trouble.
Well, we gotta go help him.
Do you think it's safe to go out there?
Well, it's certainly not safe to just sit here and let them win.
I guess you're right. Should I say my catchphrase again?
I think you oughta.
All right. Tally-o! And I'll run out there, I guess.
Okay, so as you tally-ho, you do see the one guard who, or not guard, sorry, the one tall pirate who wasn't really occupied by the fruit bushes. You see him turn, and he kind of, hey, what are you kids doing? And I'm gonna need initiative rolls from everyone after I do the thing, so no one yells at me. God damn it, Luke.
I was yelling.
Ooh, I'm
So,
supposed to
okay.
do anything different?
There we go.
What the hell?
Dobu don't miss though.
Mine still says that there's no active encounter. What the heck?
Um,
I'm gonna refresh.
so it might be because I changed your character sheet.
Oh, I do have my other one still open.
Yeah, so you're gonna need your level 01 open.
I got an 11.
So go to
11.
my 01. Hit initiative.
Those
but
are
none
some
of these
tall
are-
pirates.
Those are so cool tokens.
Cat got a 13.
What tokens are we looking at?
I want a token like that.
Oh yeah, you go
Where's
to
That
Oh, that's Cloud.
No, I don't have an option for that. I can flip between screens, but I don't have. Yeah, I'm not on the thing.
I don't know why you're. Let me pull you here. There you go.
Oh, now I'm there.
I think it's because you were out, so you weren't. Yeah, Jake, I tried to find you a pirate thing because they're just from Fire Emblem. But
I thought the one was the little farmer boy.
it's exactly who he is.
Damn, those are cool.
Um,
I don't like that sound.
that was a nat 20 from me. Okay, so as we start,
Ooh.
Oh. Maria's trying to lie on her initiative roll.
Actually, I go last.
Oh, did I really? Oh, sorry.
oops. Okay, so some stuff is going to happen. I didn't really. Oh, well, I guess you can just see everything since I fucked up on the vision.
Oh.
There we go. Whoops.
I saw nothing.
I
Yeah,
already forgot it. I know there's more people. That's all I got.
great. So you're gonna hear some fighting. Off screen. Yeah, you hear a oh, and a body limply hit the ground.
Uh-oh.
And that will take us to Dobu, following the command of Kloss to tally ho.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Let me. No, it's okay. You guys can just you can just have it. That's fine. I'll allow it.
Dobu will run here. Look as soon as he sees these guys and be like, "Oh God!" and then dash behind this tree.
Okay. So the only one that noticed you was this guy standing on the road.
Okay.
Okay.
And then yeah. And then I'll like turn to my older brother and be like, I'm like just kind of point over there and be like 3.
I hope that message came across clearly.
Pass my initiative.
Okay. So you'll hear a booming voice in the distance. It sounds like this. Newton! You can stop this now! Come with us! And no one else needs to die! Miles.
Did we hear that?
Yeah, it was
So-
pretty loud.
Okay. I guess, did I also see Dobu holding up the 3 fingers and motioning that there's more?
You guys probably like watched him go out there, like kind of like, what are you doing?
All right, well, I'm not one to sit around and do nothing. I'll go 10, 20 feet. Then I'll just yell, I don't know, hey, ugly!
And they turn up and you see their faces are just completely stained with berries and like down the fronts of their chest. It kind of looks like they have patches of hair, but it's really just berry juice. And they get the kids as they draw their swords.
And then for my action, I will cast Blade Ward.
Uh-oh. Nice. So you have resistance until the end of your next turn? Beginning of your next
Yep.
turn. End of your next turn.
Is it end of the... Yes, until the
Yeah.
end of my next turn.
Lit. Okay. So that will take us to Maria. Did I get it right?
All right.
Was that right?
So hearing that he has antagonized these fine gentlemen, I am going to. Okay, yeah. That's a house right there.
Yeah.
See, I knew what I was gonna do before he had yelled at them. I am gonna go.
In case you were wondering, my intelligence is very low.
I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna run fast with an angry look on my face. That's all I can do.
Okay. That will take us to, I don't know why it's listed as Cat, but that will take us to Michaela.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm really upset about my sibling yelling about my skin condition earlier, and just so I'm gonna try to show them, and I'm gonna try to hit one of the really tall guys. Okay. I've never. Does it just like? Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna move right there, and then I'm gonna show the team that even though I look different, I can still do things. I'm going to try to attack the tall one closest to me, using my Ray of Frost.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, so I just did I do it? I clicked.
Yep, and then you'll have to click on the attack thing in the chat.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, good roll.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, absolutely.
I showed up. It's dead.
So go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh shoot. Okay, that's like a D8.
That's right.
Just click the thing that's in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Damn it.
Oh man. Yeah, so you like confidently send out this that just goes out and like hits him square in the mouth, and you see like his mouth. But it kind of you manage to freeze his mouth shut with berry juice. And his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your turn.
Nice.
You stop sniffing my crotch.
Anything else from you?
No.
Okay, that'll take us to Klaus.
Now, Carlo, was I any closer because I ran out?
Yeah, you can be if you want. You can have an additional 15 feet of movement this turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna come up just to right here. And as I'm running, I pull out my battle axe, which has not changed in size, but I have because I'm a lot younger. And so it's huge. And I take it out and I look at them and I say, "Hey, you guys, stay away from my friend's berry bushes. That's not very nice." And I guess I can get up here. And I'm gonna take a swing at him over the. I'm gonna kind of like reach over the fence to attack.
Okay, before you do that, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Yeah. Ooh, not bad. That's a 17.
Okay, yeah. As this tall pirate starts to swallow berries, he kind of like, and he scrambles a little bit.
All right, now I'm gonna attack him. Definitely doesn't hit. That's 5.
You're right. That definitely doesn't hit. You try to reach over.
As I'm trying to reach over the fence, I'm like, "Hey, get back, you!" And that'll end my turn.
Okay. So that will take us to Pickering, who is going to. He's not an archwizard, unfortunately, but you'll see him kind of look around, and he will lay down his swords, and that will take us to the Paul Tyret's turn. So this one here is going to. Oh, Katrina. Well, we'll go last on that one then. This one is going to come up and go around to Dobu and make an attack roll on him as he comes and swings with his scimitar, which is a 13 to hit. Okay, so you will take 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh god. Dobu starts crying.
Oh, guys. We should run away.
And this guy, he's gonna kind of assess the situation with your sword or with your axe. He's gonna step back a little bit, which will invoke the attack of opportunity if you'd like. Jacob, Klost.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about the other guy.
Oh, sorry, not yet. Oh, she's back. Now we can attack. Now we can attack her.
Oh my god! Natural one.
Okay, well, as he
Still
after
trying to reach over that fence.
he like steps away with his long strides, intentionally stomping on the berry bushes. And as he switches to his crossbow, the berry juice on his hands kind of slip and make him like fumble his shot as he responds to your natural one with a natural one of his own.
Yeah.
And this one here with his slowed movement is going to be unable to make it to our Michaela friend. So as he takes out the sword and kind of tries to reach forward and swipe, he's just going to sigh and attack Mireia instead. With 15 to hit. And 2 slashing damage. And that will take us to our marine friends. You'll hear a charge! And he misses. You hear steel on steel as they clash. And in response to that hit, you'll hear... Jesus Christ. I'm rolling strong for the wrong guys. As you hear the charge! As he is slashed down. And that will take us to Dobu.
This was our only obstacle.
Probably getting like off of his knees after a man just slashed a child. Nobu's gonna grab his toy chest and get like kind of mad about the situation and let out a childish like yeah, and with all his passion he's gonna cast Shigagalaga.
We'll get there eventually.
Shillelagh?
And yeah.
Slaglaga.
So I use my spellcasting instead of my strength. So
ooh, nice.
I roll. I guess it doesn't really auto. Can I just click club then? I guess
yeah, and then just it'll be +2 instead of +1, so you can just add 1 to the roll.
+2 plus my proficiency, right?
It should be included already.
Okay. So just roll with it to add a 1.
Yeah.
A whole 9 to hit.
Because your proficiency wasn't included. 10.
It does say on the club that it's not proficient, so I would assume it's not
Oh.
going to include the proficiency.
Oh, am I not proficient as a child? Oh no, weapon proficiency.
No,
is
you
12.
were. Yeah, I gave you guys each one weapon proficiency. I don't know why that got unchecked. Maybe when I changed. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So
it should
9,
be
10.
It should be 11 with proficiency and my wisdom.
Proficiency is just 1.
Oh, because we're dummies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. 10.
So as you 10, as you go up, you just and you hit him square in the chest. You get him caught off guard. But just the density of his muscles is just enough to repel the hit.
He's a real man.
Something you can look forward to becoming soon enough.
Soon enough. If I make it that far.
Yeah, and
And then
do you want to move or anything? Sorry.
can I disengage? Is that a thing? Oh,
It is an action.
oh really?
Yeah.
Then I will drop prone, crying.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. So, we're gonna see this lumbering man who's about 9 feet tall come up and start to tie ropes around Newton, who, after hearing the crying, kind of will look back and just kind of like mouth something at you guys. And anyone that can see Newton, Luke, you can make it a disadvantage since
Okay.
you got a body in between you and you're crying, your eyes are kind of watering. You can go ahead and give me perception checks as you attempt to read his lips.
Ooh, one of them was good.
Klaus got a 10.
10. Okay.
I can't wait till we get back to a higher level when my wisdom isn't shit.
Oh, we're not. It's a level 0 one shot. I
Oh,
just picked you
sick.
guys.
You just made us make our character super cool for no reason.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. So yeah, you see him. You see him mouth. It'll be okay. And he just like nods at you as he turns back. And you see him just like reel his head back, and it's not his turn yet, but you just see him kind of reel his head back a little bit.
He's gonna go for the headbutt.
And I'll take us to Miles.
All right. Well, seeing my buddy Dobu getting attacked behind this friggin' tree, I'm gonna run up right over here. I'm gonna swing at this guy with my rapier.
Rape.
Nope.
We're not gonna do that.
Not with
What?
Bill Cosby out.
Oh God.
Oh, then
I'm
it's a
so
rape
excited
joke.
to see that.
Gross.
You don't.
Yikes.
We don't joke about that anymore. It's not the 90s. That'll hit.
Hey!
That'll hit for a lot. You just starts. You just see him
Good
cough
damage.
up. You see him cough up blood all over Dobu. It's like a shower.
Sorry, buddy.
Are you a superhero?
Not yet. That's all I got. I end my turn.
Maria.
All right, I'm gonna use my dagger on this dude.
And you do still have 2 daggers.
Oh shit! Bardic
do.
Inspiration's a bonus action. I thought it was an action.
That's all I have. So. Did I? Oh, okay. Yes. Just take a little swipe.
That'll hit.
Coolio.
Another 5 off of that 1 by our frosty friend. And then for the second one, you just don't add your strength modifier to it, so it'll just be +1 instead of. So you can just roll it and we'll subtract 1 from it
Okay.
with your bonus action offhand.
So.
That's lame. So, Kat, the way we do critical hits usually is we just max out the first die and then you get to roll an additional one
Ooh, okay.
instead of rolling twice or doubling. So on here, when you roll it, we just max out whatever one's first in the roll order.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 points of damage. As you give him a hearty slash, and as you kind of cut him to the ground, give him like a good cross slash stab across the chest. You just see him cough up a handful of berries that have been frozen into like perfectly shaped ice cubes as he falls to the ground dead or unconscious. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna move. You know what? Never mind. I'll move on my next turn. I'll say, take that,
He doesn't respond.
and then pump my fist in the air.
Freeze frame commercial break. That'll take us to Michaela.
Yay. Okay, so this guy, he's on the ground. He's still
dead,
alive.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. Drats. Okay. Dang. Okay, in that case. No, it's okay. In my pouch, do I still have rope at all? Or do I not have that?
I think I took away your rope.
Okay.
It's just a pouch.
Helpful.
For holding things.
That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna hop over this fence, and I'm going to. Dang, that's too far. Dang it. Darn. I'm gonna hop over this fence, and I'll just for now I'll just do the same thing. Last time I'll do my little ray of frost. I believe.
Okay, let's do it. Give me that attack roll.
Here, I just can't fucking find any of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That'll hit as you square him off. Yeah, as he's kind of fumbling with this crossbow, you get off a good shot. Kind of freezing his hand to the crossbow. As he turns his attention towards you.
Perfect.
Okay, that will take us to Klaus.
Seeing my brother get hit and fall to the ground crying, I turn around. You stay away from my brother, mister. And I run over here. If I'm standing right here, can I get flanking?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna attack him with my battle axe.
Okay, +2 to the roll for flanking.
Oh, wait, what? It's not advantage, it's +2.
Yeah.
Oops, I'll re-roll then. That was a good roll too. And that one was not. 10 to hit.
Well, I will not do it.
Awesome.
The battle axe is just a little bit too heavy as you try to run out and ignore the screams of your younger brother.
That'll end my turn.
Okay, that will take us to Pickering, who's going to take his head back and bash his head forward as it is met and caught by the hands of this taller guy as he rolled a 4 for the head bash. And that will take us to the tall pirates. This one's going to step forward. Well, start to step forward and realize that his hand's kind of like stuck. So he's going to step back and take his hand, bash it against the fence to kind of break it free, and reload his crossbow and make an attack on Michaela with a 7 to hit. I think you just paw that thing right out of the air. It's no problem for you. And so this tall boy here, seeing that kind of surrounded now, he's going to make his attack on Miles.
Bring it on.
The 9 to hit.
Ooh, it does not hit.
Yeah, you staggered him enough to the point that he's struggling to do any effective stuff. And so, off screen, we hear with a hit that'll actually land on our good old friend, Bad Boy. So he'll take some damage as you hear kind of retaliation as he comes up and just that will definitely hit as you hear another yell and a body fall to the ground. and he's going to use his movement to check in on the captain. And he is going to just see what's around the area. He doesn't notice what's happening off to the southeastern side. That takes a dope.
I will get to my feet. And seeing my brother standing next to me get a noose, get reinvigorated, and want to impress him. And I go into a blind rage. I'm multi-classed into barbarian. And I'm gonna do the same thing. It was D20 plus 3. Hiya!
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna need you to calm down a little bit.
That was like 4th crit. Do I max out the D8 then of Shilaliga?
Yep.
And then just 8 damage then?
Yeah, so it'll be 8 plus the D8 that you roll.
Hiya! 16.
Plus 2.
Oh, plus 2, because I'm a wise man.
Yeah. So that brings us up to 18.
Mm-hmm.
He had 1 HP left. So, how would you like to finish him off?
Dobo's gonna wipe the tear out of his eye, grab the leather strap of his chest, and as he's standing, just uppercut the dude just so hard that his neck just back, and he falls down like a suit of armor.
And it's just like Little Mermaid. That's like a spray of berry juice.
Exactly.
So that'll free up movement for all 3 of you then.
Hell yeah. And then but I'll just stay here behind my big brother because I'm scared.
That's fair. I don't know why that went to that. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry guys. Oh god.
Boss fight.
I just realized the fight music stopped. Okay, that'll take us to our friend here, who's going to do a little check. And he's going to look at this kind of lumbering man who's only standing about 7 feet tall. And he's going to say, "Take care of the problem over there," as he starts to lead Newton away. Okay. I'll take us to Miles.
All right, I'm gonna yell to Klaus and Dobu, and I'm gonna say, "Go help Michaela," and then I'm gonna use dash. And I'm gonna run after Newton. Probably here.
Yeah, so you see this guy up here. There's just a big 5 kind of painted on his chest. But it's backwards. So it's like it faces the right way when he looks in the mirror. And he's just like ripped. His muscles on his chest they almost look like bricks. He's like an 18-pack.
Huh.
And you see he's just covered in blood, and behind him are the bodies of 4 Marines that have just been like sliced up, and they're crumpled on the ground.
Well, that's no good.
That's where the sound of the screaming was coming from earlier. So that'll take us to Maria.
All right. All right. I'm gonna run up to this dude and use a dagger. Maybe. I am not.
You slip on the berry bushes a little bit as you try to get up there.
I'm going to. Do we get to attacks?
It's your bonus action to offhand attack.
Oh, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. Sometimes first level wizards. Yeah, that doesn't hit either.
Never mind.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Do you want to move back at all?
No, I'm standing my ground.
Okay, that'll take
Like
some.
heavy breathing. With both of my daggers in my hands.
I like wiping the sleep from your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that'll take us to Michaela.
Okay, wonderful. So hopefully our guy is a little distracted by all that's been happening right now. So Michaela is going to. Oh God! Here, where is he? I didn't realize that. Okay, right there, up behind him, and then I'm going to take my short sword in hopes of slicing this guy's Achilles heel so that he falls on the ground so that someone else can stab him in the chest.
Oh my God! Okay. Good. For a 1-year-old, this thing's been pretty fucking wild. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
So you just go up and you sneak around and you slice the Achilles heels and just kind of like you see him just instantly crumple on the ground and you just jump on him and he's very dead.
And as I do that, I go, hee.
Are you Michael Jackson?
No, she's Michaela Jackson.
Ah, I get it.
Just wait until we get to 3rd level. Things are going to get way worse. Okay. So, you still have another 10 feet of movement, Cap.
Yeah, I want
use
to
it.
move away a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry, it's okay. Right there.
Cool.
Perfect.
That'll take us to Klaus.
All right. Klaus turns to his little brother, Dobu, puts a hand on his shoulder and say, "Hey, little bro, you did great. I'm proud of you." And as the hand is sitting on his shoulder, you kind of feel a little vibration of power, but nothing happens.
Oh.
And but I gotta go save
The day.
the day. I gotta go save Newton. And I'm gonna dash as far as I can up to Miles to help him out.
Dobu will buck up a little bit.
The vibration just like help perk him up.
Miles, let's save Newton. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Newton like looks back and he you see his eyes kind of open up wide. And that will take us to Tall Pirates if they weren't all dead, and the Marines are also dead. So that will take us to our big old stompy boy. Who's gonna come here and say, "Fight no place for small children." And he's going to take out his scimitar and make a swipe.
Grrr.
And it is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Things are about to get scary. You only take 4 points of slashing damage.
Hey, I'm still up.
He swings again.
Is this Kit?
Not for long.
17 to hit.
It hits. Yep.
Only 4 points of slashing damage.
I am no longer up.
You see,
Are
he
you
steps.
a human?
He's,
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you know that
that's right.
humans
I've got that.
happen to be very determined in One Piece?
That's right.
You have the power of
I gotta-
anime on your side.
You can go to 1 hit point instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Unless Carlos
And
says
you see him
otherwise.
pull out his dagger. No, you can go down to 1. Let's chill.
Shit, here comes
And
number
he's gonna
3.
throw it. And this goes flying.
Is that a ranged attack
It
in
is.
melee range?
It is at disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So instead of his 17 that he rolled, we're gonna go with his 2. As this dagger comes flying out, and just as he's about to release it, with his last bit of stubbornness, Miles comes back and just thwacks his hand, and you see Michaela, the dagger goes flying past your head. It would have hit you otherwise if not for that interference. And our tall friend here says, "That dagger hit if you no interfere." Dobu.
I love it. The interfere part, like he's a slow talker, but interfere comes in. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, I can get kind of close. Can I? Do I see anything on this dude that would look worth of taking to a small child?
You see he has a scimitar and a light crossbow. You could take his pirate wrappings if you want.
Ooh. Can I do that for free?
Yeah.
All right, I'll stick them in my pocket.
I'll even let you tie him onto your head for free as you run forward.
I'll do that. I'll put them on my forehead under my pot. And then I'll dash here behind my buddies.
Okay. That will take us to our friend here who says, "Newton, you might want to call off your little ants before things get a little mushy." As he attempts
Who
to
you calling mushy, you mashed potato?
He turns and pulls out his crossbow. You! 19.
Yeah, no, that hits.
10.
10 damage? Sweet. Doing so much in this battle, Klaus just kills over. One shot.
You are the mashed potatoes, little child.
But
And
I'm back
we-
at 1 hit point. What
We, oh my god. Miles.
All right. Well, so I guess for that determination, am I prone?
No, I think it just takes you down to 1 instead of 0.
Okay, got it. Well, got nothing to lose if our only caretaker dies, so I'm gonna attack.
It's just shy.
That really sucks.
He got the jump on your determined self.
This is Blade Ward is an action. All right. Well, then I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Michaela.
Cool. So you have on pretty much any D20 roll, you can add a D4 to that for the next 10 minutes. Anything else from you, sir?
Nope, that's all I got.
That will take us to Maria.
So this guy's still going, ain't he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slash at him.
Oh, the one in front of you, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
Sorry,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Sorry.
Oh, well. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna slash here.
It's like when honeybees swarm a wasp and they just like start vibrating to overheat it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I think I'm still online. I think Zoom decided to give up. Because all my other stuff is going. Hmm. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe my internet pooped on me. One second, homies. They still rolling.